if the track's calling for it, the 25s, I have them as backup. Do I wish I had a set of 24s? Yes. I don't have them. So it is what it is. But it's, you know, as much as sometimes Burris gets, you know, people gripe about, you got to have 23s, 24s, 25s. You got to have, you know, like a set of tires that's aged quite a bit. It's kind of seeping into the Reaper world that having a different year, different date code tends to be faster on certain type of tracks. So that's, you know, as much as I think the intent wasn't to have it that way, that's how it turned out. PRW, yeah. Well, the grape is going to be pretty aggressive, but it is a little more solventy. Grape is made for cold. Just to let you know, grape was made for sub 60-degree weather, but that doesn't mean that it won't work as an aggressive get you into the track type of prop, even on a hotter day. It is, it's got a little more solvent in it. That's why it can be used in such cold weather, because it will dry real quick. Now, the PRW, chances are that if you sand and just PRW, that's going to bring the tire in a little quicker. And even if you can get some Acrosol, you know, whatever to thin up even the PRW, that might be a good idea as well, just to increase that solvent base, so it doesn't have a tendency to soften the tire or grip the tire up too much. It has a tendency just to fire the tire off even better. But that's just a thought. Yeah, I don't have money to be. Yeah, I do not fault anybody for having money. I do not fault anybody for having more than me. It's not how I am. I'm not a jealous type person. Would it be awesome? Cool. Yeah, it does. But also, more power to them. I think, you know, good for you, man. I hope you do well with what you have. Now, there is a sense of pride when I take what little I have and then am able to compete with those people that have more. I think that's even a bigger accomplishment. But I have no ill will towards people who can afford tons of tires. I cannot have $5,000 worth of tires just sitting there doing nothing to go race. But it's okay. It's I have some. I have what I need. I can make it work. There. They're doing it, Bruce. So the only difference in Reapers is going to be age, the dates that they were made, and the 24s and 25s are going to be labeled with that. These are 25s, and where's the date code? Hold on, find it for you guys. It says 1525. You guys can kind of read that. So that is week 15 of 25. Now, if you go over to my, these are 23s. This is a left rear. That's a 23. 01 23. So that was the first week in 23 that this tire was made. That's how you can tell the age of the tires. Now, I will say this, that this is not dry rotted. As a matter of fact, I don't believe this tire's ever hit track. But, and this doesn't have any sticker on it. So there's no, the 23s have no label on them. 24s, 25s do have the HBM stamped upon them. Here's my small left rear. This is one I ran before. Worked really well. But they, like, you can kind of hear that. Like, these are 23s, and they're still, you got to give it to them. I will not pick a side in tires. The channel is sponsored by Burris. Love Burris. I've been running Burris for 20 plus years. I also like Vegas. I also like Maxxis. I also like Reapers. I like whatever tire is there to run on. The only I didn't like Unili, but I only ran them once. That's not their fault. Where are you running to? I'm running AMS, Allegheny Memorial Speedway in Wellsville, New York. Oh, it's actually Allentown. I've been corrected on that from people from Wellsville. Hold on a second. I need to.